you still got work to do. Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field. Fuck all the homies texting and calling and trying to make you feel bad about being so focused. It's grind season, homie.
You've got to create a lot of different emotion to heighten your sense of awareness and focus. Like, for me, anger was good. Anger was good because it was motivating.
It does not take talent. You don't have to be talented, right? You don't have to be gifted. You don't have to be the quickest, the strongest. You don't have to be the most intelligent to get to where I am.
The more you do things that are natural to you, the less competition you have. You escape competition through authenticity, by being your own self.
You make those incremental changes, and then, pretty soon in December you go, hey, I'm way better off than I was at the end of February. So you made little changes and they all added up. And if you don't, by the end of the year, you're just in deeper. So every little bit matters.
You get people out of survival mode, they start thinking different. I did, when I figured out, how to get myself out of the situation. My approach to life and people was different.
You got in college. I need you to finish. I need you to graduate from high school. I need that. I need it badly. Of course it's gonna get hard. Of course there's all kind of stuff outside of school that can f with your focus. But you gotta stick that shit out, man.
Up your level, you have to up your game, not only mentally, but physically and emotionally. You gotta be testing yourself inside and outside of that octagon.
Understand how you can pass your limits. What you thought your limits were are no longer your limits. That's what I feel like is missing from a lot of people that are getting into motivational this and motivational that. They ain't doing it. You gotta go do something. That's the number one thing.
That voice became haunting. When I was younger, I could get away from it a little bit.
Right.
When it becomes something that steady just pecks at you all day long, no matter what you're doing, like if I was talking to you back then when I was 300 pounds, I could be talking to you in this voice at the same time, like, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? You're a loser. Where you going, man?
Just because it feels uncomfortable doesn't mean it's not good.
It's not about today. It's about the future. You do the work now. Do the work now, and all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole nother stratosphere.
Mental power that the greatest athletes have can push all the pain aside. Like when I was doing that Navy SEALs thing, was it easy for me to do it? No. Was it easy for me to climb over a 45-foot wall and look down? Not at all, and I'm afraid of heights. But I said to myself, I'm going to do this and no one's going to stop me.
Well, a lot of us run away from our fears. And we box ourselves in to a lifestyle of this. Is it this? Is it that? Is it making money? Is it my family? Motherfucker, the purpose is you. We forget that. Every fucking day I wake up and I don't want to do some fucking shit. I'm like, okay, man, do you want to be a bitch today? Do you want to feel like a little bitch? Do you want to walk around all day knowing that you could, but you didn't?
And what you have to decide in your position in the NCAA, you have to make a decision that nobody in this league in your position will outwork you.
Take this dream and give it life. Take this dream and breathe into it your own personal spirit until finally it becomes a flame that burns around the whole world. Let's go do it now.
The more weird you are is a reflection of how committed you are to focusing on your shit, molding and shaping and developing your ideas and your craft so that when it's time for you to make your rounds, you gon' fly.
There's something about jumping off that cliff which means you end up going for broke and probably end up taking a few more risks.
I don't care how good any one of you are sitting out there. It doesn't matter unless you got a great team around you. You could be great. You probably are great. You need a lot of other great people to support you.
You can work too hard. You can work where there's no soul involved. I work like a fiend because I'm writing a book, and it's a very hard process for me. And I'm working far too much, but man, I love it.
That if you want it, you gotta go get it.
My grandfather walked 10 miles to work every day. My father walked 5. I'm driving a Cadillac. My son is in a Mercedes. Said my grandson will be in a Ferrari.
wish them motherfucking instructions keep on fucking running. I wish for fucking rain. When the end is unknown and the distance is unknown, that's when you know who the fuck you are. Stay hard.
And I think if you can shift from this is hard to no one else will be able to do this, then it flips from being this thing that you're like, oh, poor me, to oh, poor everyone else who's going to have to fucking try. And I think that is so much more motivating as a frame for the exact same circumstance.
You should be a monster. You should be ruthlessly ambitious and then learn how to control it. And it's that old expression. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process.
Figure out what it is that you naturally do that the world might want, that you can scale up and turn into a product. And it'll eventually be effortless for you. Yes, there's always work required, but it won't even feel like work to you. It'll feel like play to you.
So your brain needs pressure. It needs constant pressure. And stress and pressure is not a bad thing.
Get in somebody's head. Own space. In those times when you want to quit, because we're all human, you make sure you remember one thing. All those times and hours and days you sacrificed to be the best. Stay hard.
If you will be a champion, if you will be a beast, you're going to have to go through something. Ain't nobody going to hand you nothing. Ain't nobody going to hand you no championship. Ain't nobody going to hand you no title.
When I say I am God, you think I'm joking or not?
You tell me.
I'm not joking. When I come on the field, I feel like that.
The more I could create an enemy, the more I wanted to go out and kill those guys. Now, I knew I wasn't going to kill them physically, but man, if I could just, what did they say? You know, and what did they look like?
Like I want to wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, come on, man, we're going running. Like I want to see what you do when you're tired. Let me see how you push yourself. Come on, man, get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day, get up. Keep going. How long can you maintain a positive attitude? Where's all this teaching? You're teaching people. You can't do shit yourself. You need to show people that you can do it.
You here now. You finally made it. And this is where you break up. This is where you start chilling. This is where you get comfortable. You made it now. You made it now. You in the big leagues now. They watching you now. This is where you make it permanent.
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide clubs, partying, trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it.
One day you might look up and see me playing the game at 50. Never say never, because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
Maybe someone's don't like me, but because maybe I'm too good. I don't know why.
Hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times.
You do 200% in training. Because me bringing you to training, I do it for you, not for me. I could do something else, but you give 200% or else I'm not doing this. But in the end, you're doing it for yourself.
The question to you is, why not you?
It's the what if I can pull off a fucking miracle. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be? And just me talking about that, I have the hair going up on my arms because it makes me just like, what if I can be that guy that people who call nigger and this and that, and now I'm speaking at Tom Ferry's fucking event.
You look for any kind of messages that people may say or do to get you motivated to play the game of basketball at the highest level, because that is when I feel like I excel at my best.
A real man in the dark, when nobody's watching, he putting in work. A real man, when coach ain't even watching, he's studying film on his own, because he loves the process.
The more you go out of your way to show me that you have it, you're confirming to me that you really don't got it. Because it's perception versus reality. If you want it, you gotta go get it.
We're not on this stage just because of talent or ability. We're up here because of 4 a.m. We're up here because of 2-a-days or 5-a-days. We're up here because we had a dream and let nothing stand in our way. If anything tried to bring us down, we used it to make us stronger.
Get it, 17. They don't know me, son. Get it, 18. They don't know me, son. Get it, 19. They don't know me, son. Yeah, 20, you got some more in you.
If what you are doing is not moving you towards your goals, then it's probably moving you away from your goals. Nothing is neutral. Everything that you're doing is either moving you toward the things that you want to accomplish in life, the person you want to be, the wealth you want to accumulate, or it's moving you away. Everything counts.
Everyone is jealous of what you've got. No one is jealous of how you got it.
I love that quote.
My God. People see the trophies, but not the training ground.
Everybody wants the view, but no one wants the climb.
You know, worked really hard because I developed this work ethic in high school, and I realized, man, if I want to be good, I gotta wake up in the morning, I gotta do the extra work, and I gotta show up when other guys aren't, and I've got to learn, I've got to continue to be open to learning.
Perfect. Nope, practice don't make perfect. Practice make permanence.
All during my training, I've been afraid of this man. I thought this man might be capable of beating me. I've dreamed of him beating me, but I always stayed afraid of him. But the closer I get to the ring, I'm more confident. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god. No one could beat me.
Don't feel guilty when you worked your ass off to have the things that you have. But at the same time, don't feel like because you're on and you're making money that you can just kick your feet up and fucking party and wild out all day. It's time to get back in there and stay focused, man.
Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs? That's you, buddy. Come on, 23. Come on, 24. One more, David. Who's one more to carry the boats?
You said you could take me down 100 times out of 100 times, right? And that's what you're gonna do, right? I challenge you to get me down 5 times in that 5-round fight. You won't be able to do that. Maybe you will get me down once. I believe in my whole heart that I'll get you down too. But the difference is, when I get you down, your face will open up. There is nothing you can do to stop me from coming at you round after round with the most malicious techniques I know. You will lose this fight, Daniel Cormier. I want you to believe it. Every ounce of training you put in leading up to this fight will be a waste of your life.
Tough times create strong men. Strong men create easy times. Easy times create weak men. Weak men create tough times. He said to me, many will not understand, but you have to raise warriors. That's what Coach instilled in me, and so many like me. The strength and courage of a warrior.
You have to learn how to get up and do it when you ain't got no fucking 5K, no 10K, nothing. Nothing exists. Your life fucking sucks. You're in the fucking dungeon. But guess what, motherfucker? I'm still going to get it. Because when that time comes, because the time is gonna come, when that purpose is there, you'll be ready.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
You're going to know what it's going to be like to make it personal. Because I'm gonna make it personal. Because it's always been personal to me.
So guess what? When you get through failing, all you gotta do is make one.
There was a point where they had a decision to make. They can go left or right on this path. Left was the easy route. Right was the hard route. A lot of people take the easy route. And they had a good life that way, but the better life was going to the right side.
Your stuff is good. And even if it feels uncomfortable, that can sometimes be right. I think so often, not only on film, but in life, we so want to feel comfortable, but that doesn't always bring the best results.
I'll never give up. Never.
There's no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities. And there's no problems, only solutions. So to me, what failure is the mother of all success. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan getting cut from his 9th grade basketball team, he wouldn't have became Michael Jordan. You know, if it wasn't for, I seen an article the other day where they were talking about Oprah Winfrey and how she got fired because she wasn't good for television.
Feet become heavy, lungs start to bleed, and our hearts racing. It's in this state that we get to find out the true value of our dreams. For we all know what's right and wrong, and it said it, Steve. We all know when we're relaxed exactly the person we want to become. The question is, do we believe we can become it?
To get to where you want to be at is not gonna be easy at all, bro. And none of this is easy. Like, they only see when somebody, like, they gotta see the whole come up. Bro, if I was to, people think my blow up was fast. People think like I went fast as shit. But bro, like, this took.
Nobody knows but you. You can't get advice on what you should do with your life, right? Nobody knows what you are. Like, even sometimes you don't really even know what you are. You got to take your shot. And it's like, as much as you want people to agree and you want the people around you to be supporting your dreams and all, it's not going to be like that all the time. You got to do it alone.
People think that you are not a threat, but I know differently. Out of all of my sons, it was you I wanted to bring here. And it is you that I believe is the most important to the future of our people.
Children, gather round. No retreat, no surrender. That is Spartan law.
Sacrifice is to get anything of value, you have to sacrifice.
I know that, Dad, but I think if we continue down this road, it's going to be too detrimental for the kids. It's just too hard.
Do you know that the harder thing to do and the right thing to do are usually the same thing?
How many times has God showed you something in your imagination that you thought was so wonderful? And then you took it in there to your family and your friends and you shared it with them and they shot it down. You know why they shot it down? Because they couldn't see it. You know why they didn't see it? Because God ain't show it to them. He showed it to you.
One of the reasons I'm grateful for my injury is because it showed me the fragility of life.
Yeah.
It showed me how quickly things can change.
Very early on, too.
Right? Very early, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Right? It showed me how quick. I'm talking about, you got the world in front of you, so-called world, right? In front of you. And then you go to sleep and you wake up and your life is totally different. Right? I look in the mirror, my appearance was totally different. Right? From that point moving forward, everything was totally different.
God put it in your imagination. He don't put it in other people's imagination. Stop telling your visions to other people, because they're not going to see it.
If you just sacrificed this summer, these next 3 months of your life, bro, you could change the entire trajectory of your entire life.
I had lived hell. And when you put yourself in hell, that's the only time you can figure out how to get through that motherfucker. You can't read somebody else's book about some theory on how to do shit. Some guy who sat up in a nice warm office and wrote some book with a nice cup of coffee in the fucking hand. No, I want to see that guy who immersed himself in fucking hell.
If you literally just took your fucking attention that's here, have fun, this and that, and focused it into one thing for the next 12 weeks, 3 months, bro, while everybody else is fucking around, if you just locked in and fucking worked on yourself, worked on your business, improving, your whole life could change.
We flew back to LA that night, and I got home, it's probably like 3 in the morning, and I went down to the high school, which is down the street from our house, and the janitor let me in the gym, and I shot all day. All day. I mean, all day.
Nothing that has meaning is easy. Easy doesn't enter into grown-up life.
An age of freedom. And all will know that 300 Spartans gave their last breath to defend it.
You have many gifts. Andrew is a gift. What is in here is a gift. You do not think like other men. You are unpredictable. And that will serve you well.
I didn't leave the gym. I just kept shooting and practicing. I got a chance to let out the steam of disappointing my teammates and millions of fans. I got a chance to let all that out instead of bottling it up.
And people will help you, and when you get the ball rolling, people will jump on. But if you don't believe, nobody else is going to believe. People come along because your belief is so insane.
Without that belief, every journey will run into a debate. That debate is when pain starts to fill the body. You weigh the temporary pain versus a lifetime of pride. What are you gonna do?
All they can do is learn and come back bigger, better, stronger, because all it's gonna do is lead you in the right direction. See, if you're always winning, then you don't really understand what it is to win. You gotta take those losses, you gotta take those hits. There's gotta be the valleys, the peaks, the ups, the downs. In order for you to, when it does happen, you go, wow, you know, this is what it's all about. And not only that.
How bad do you want it? There's two options: to continue forward, pushing upward. And if you do, that dream is given birth. And forever you will live in the reality of it.
How hard should you work? That's a really difficult question. If you're going to die tomorrow, and then you probably shouldn't work very hard today at all. So one thing you might say is that the degree to which you should work hard is dependent on your assumptions about the stability of the future.
When I was younger, I was impatient because I had the naivety of thinking that dreams would come quickly. But the best things in life take time. From simple things like food, best things in life take time.
I used to say, what if this happens? It's called the language of the poor. What if this happens? And on top of that, if this was to happen, look at the fix I'd be in. I better not try. I could always ace myself out. Then I'll tell you what changed my whole life when I finally discovered it's all risky. The minute you were born, it got risky.
Everything I wanted to do, I did the second I thought about it. Now at 47, I am 100% retired, and I still live like I'm not, by choice. Most people don't have a choice. I worked my ass off, and now I have choices.
If you think trying is risky, wait till they hand you the bill for not trying. If you think investing is risky, wait till you get the tab for not investing. See, it's all risky. Getting married is risky. Having children is risky. Going into business is risky. Investing your money is risky. It's all risky.
My whole job is to outwork the chart. Whatever the fucking chart says about me, the all-knowing power up there, I want to get up there and say, him look at me and say, I know everything. I didn't fucking see this. And however I'm being judged, whoever's judging me, to look at me and say, I did not fucking know. I had you at 185, I had you at this, but all this other shit, I was riding as you were living it.
I'll tell you how risky life is. You're not going to get out alive. That's risky. The Englishman says, well, if that's the way it's going to work out, let's give it a go. Right, that's what it's for. Give it a go.
If you want to become the best, there is no family. If you want to spend time with your family, kids, okay, be with them. You're going to become best family man. I am not against family people. I just say, if you want to become best in this business, you have to sacrifice.
Everybody want to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. Everybody want to be a beast. Everybody got her. But when it's time to practice, you ain't on beast mode.
I want you to think about me knowing that I'm comfortable being very unfucking comfortable. And I want you to think about when you went through fucking Hell Week, how uncomfortable you were and how bad you wanted to quit, knowing I'm not thinking that fucking way.
Sacrifice your time, sacrifice your health, sacrifice everything what you have. Other way, I don't know. When people try to talk with me, give me like some excuse what they have to do, I'm like, I just see this guy, he can be just regular fighter, like thousands and thousands other people. Just regular fighter. He's gonna make money, he's gonna be good, but he's never gonna be champion.
For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. No one could have convinced me by holding on, by continuing to push forward, by continuing to run toward my dream, that one day I would have my own talk show.
I use the hurt you're trying to put on me, I flip it upside down and use it. You trying to use it for kryptonite? No. It's power pillars for me. I'm using it for strength. I just flip negative into positive, that's all it is.
What I love about this, guys, it's in the middle of the set. It's like that journey of your life. Like you're born, you lift the weight up. Feels light at first. And as you keep going, it gets harder and harder and harder.
If just one of you capture the essence of what that means, that you have greatness within you and a responsibility to manifest that greatness, that you can make your parents proud, you can make your school proud, you can touch millions of people's lives, and the world will never be the same again because you came this way.
As I work. You don't know what it's like to be thinking about wanting to win. You don't know what it was like every night going to sleep, thinking Tesla's about to go out of business. When people say, hey, you think Tesla stock's gonna go down, it's gonna go up, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go up. But as long as Musk is behind it, he is so flippin' hungry, which is urgent. He's so urgent about executing things now that no matter what he touches, it's gonna grow because today he's hungry.
Your physical strength has left the building. The only thing left to override the differential of continuing the journey or stopping the journey is the mental strength. And you start to develop that. And mentally, you have a number in your head you're going for, even though your body's physically hit failure. You keep pushing past it. Mentally, 3 more. And when you finish it, you're like, God damn, man. I'm so glad I believed in myself.
I said, Charlie. He goes, hello, mate. How you doing? I go, I'm good. He goes, what's going on? And I thought, and I just split up with my girlfriend at the time, and I thought, oh, well, do you know what? I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to fucking tell him straight, because, break the ice. And he goes, right. He goes, Tom. But yeah. He goes, do you remember the floods?
The Wade legacy is more than bricks and mortar, son.
When Oxford, he goes, yeah, the floods. Do you remember the floods? So, yeah. He goes, do you remember that boy who got his foot stuck in a grate and the river kept rising? And he kept rising. And he kept rising, and eventually they tried to get him out, but he drowned.
I wanted to save Gotham. I failed.
Why do we force?
Yeah. Sometimes, you've got to cut a little piece of yourself off in order to grow, in order to move on.
So that we can learn to pick ourselves up.
You still haven't given up on me.
Never.
It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the prayers you whispered when nobody was watching. It's all about those moments when you could have folded, but you didn't.
The curse is, if you read those comments, and you believe those comments, then you become the comments. If you don't give a about it, you're fine. Yeah. You're fine.
What you do if you want to increase your confidence is you do jiu-jitsu. You work out, you get stronger. You read and you study and you learn and you get smarter. And then you practice speaking. And then you practice some more. Then you do hard things.
People coming home from work late at night, doing the same module every day. 9 to 5, 9 to 5, living for the weekends. 9 to 5, make a little bit of coin, so they can do what they love with who they love. But the majority of their life is spent in a cubicle doing what they hate next to the motherfucker they hate too.
If people can make up a mission statement, an ethos in which they want to live by, and every morning you wake up, you hold yourself accountable to that mission, not a company's, your own. Make up your own mission statement. What do you want to be in life?
It doesn't make any sense. As time goes on, the windows of opportunities close, and they look around like, man, I just had some bad breaks in your life. Things didn't work out my way. Bullshit. Take some ownership. Your life is exactly what you wanted. Because every day, you've had choices to make. You're responsible and credible for every single choice.
You look around to see who can help you, and then you're like, fuck, it's me again. And I think getting comfortable with the idea that each of these things, kind of like Slumdog Millionaire, if you've seen that movie where I'll give you the TLDR, he goes through his entire life of randomness, and he gets on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire version in India, and it has 12 questions to make $1 million. And from only 12 random experiences in his life that seemed meaningless at the time, was he able to answer all of the questions and then ultimately win.
Things that are challenging, things that are tough, and then you get tougher. You don't quit.
The skills that you develop along the way, like Steve Jobs learning calligraphy that then became Apple fonts that, transformed how we type. Those early days, that little trench winning in the weeds, oftentimes gives you these huge advantages later on because you have more context than anyone else. And so rather than lament them, remembering that these will be arrows that you put in the quiver that you're going to be using to slay the future bigger dragons. 500
comments or 1,000 comments or 2,000 comments has nothing to do with when you walk outside and you go about your day. Nobody that you bump across is gonna go, hey man, I'm the one that said this on your page.
Right.
It never happens. Because it's not real. So my process of it.
You see, the underdog story is the realest story there is. Because when you come from nothing, you appreciate everything. You hustle different, you love different, and you lead different.
There's something about talking to a guy like you that a lot of people hope that you're going to say some magic thing that's going to click in their brain.
Everybody
and it's change who they are. Like, what is it? What is the thing? That's why people go to these self-help conferences. You have to suffer, you have to live in it, you have to be comfortable in it, and then maybe some of that shit will help you a little bit along the way.
I want you to do 3 things. Stay humble. Never forget where you came from. Stay hungry. Keep that fire in your soul. And stay true. Always be real with yourself and the world.
Once you identify your gift, you have got to write this information down. If you don't have a dream list, I am telling you, you are complicating your process to getting what you want in life.
Whether you like it or not, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, a lot of us are at war with ourselves. And within that war, you have several battles. Those battles are basically choices. No, I'm not talking about a war that you might find in the Coliseum. I'm talking about a war that's in your brain.
If you get finished, you need to move the fuck on.
You got the second wind? Well, the problem is, most people, when they go on a run, they never exhaust their first win. They never go to the extreme, to the level of fatigue, where the first win expires, where they realize there's even a second win to begin with.
You're complicating it because you are missing, because maybe nobody ever told you, or maybe you don't think that it applies to you, but a simple principle of success is that it has to be written down somewhere.
Ideas are shit until you execute them. Every day I roll up on people, they're like, yo, I'm gonna buy the Seahawks and you're gonna buy the Jets. And I'm like, great, can't wait to see you. People are always telling me that they're gonna do this and that and this and that. And you know what I do? I don't know if you do this. I ask lots of them to email me in 60 days. And you know how many do? Goose egg.
You want them to say, oh, it's too hard, I can't do it. But you want to be the one that says, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. I know I don't feel good today, but I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna prove to myself that even on days that it doesn't feel right, I push myself. The only way to gain confidence in yourself is to build something.
There is no fundamental secret here. It's called hard work and sweat. If you had that and you're willing to provide that in exchange for a better life, well, everyone will make that deal with you. If you're willing to give up that, Miami Fitness is your bank. And it's open every single day for your transactions. Become the person you want to be. It's the easiest fucking equation in the world.
Just take action and start moving forward. And that is the moment that can last 1,000,000 years, is waiting to go. Once you go, driving, even, speaking of in being in combat, once you stop, get out of the vehicle, all those things go away. Yep. And you're doing the thing and you're not worried about it anymore.
They sit there and make excuses here and excuses there. There is no excuse for not being the hardest worker. Yeah, someone might be bigger, stronger, faster, quicker, younger, whatever else, but there is no excuse to not be the hardest fucking worker there. And when you believe that you have the ability to do something, that the life that you're living right now is going down this direction, you fucking hate where it is, there is nothing else to do but to change direction. A belief that I cannot go that way anymore, I gotta go this way.
You see, every dream that you've ever had, it's all uphill. If you have a great relationship with somebody, you had to work on it. It's uphill. If you build a wonderful business, guess what? It was uphill. And the only way that you can go uphill is to be intentional. Nobody ever accidentally went uphill. You've never talked to a successful person and said, how did you get to the top of the mountain? And then look at you and say, I have no idea. If they're at the top of the mountain, they know how they got there. because they had to have effort. It took energy. It took time.
When you're in school, you know what, fuck that, man. It's too hard to study, so don't study. You know what, don't eat healthy, because you don't have to. So guess what? When you fail, don't blame your mom, don't blame your dad, don't blame teachers. One person you have to blame is yourself.
Too many times, people have you focusing on your weaknesses. You're wasting your time. You ain't got to strengthen that. Work on what you good at.
She said, if you dare to do something that you've never done before, if you dare to go to limits that you've never went to before, she said, they will remember your legacy forever. He said, I got it. I'm going to go conquer. And he showed up to the battle. They're getting ready.
The worst thing in the world is growing up in poverty and coming here and getting worshiped and not taking advantage of this, and you got to go back to the hood. That's the worst thing that could ever happen to a bro.
And one guy said, why haven't anybody beat you yet? You're not the biggest, you're not the fastest, you're not the strongest. Right? When people look at you, you're just not this imposing dude. Why haven't anybody knocked you off yet? Why haven't anybody been able to just put you in the ground yet? Why can't anybody beat you, man? And he looked at her. He said, I guarantee you, when I line up and they line up, I want what all other men want.
If you focus on what you good at, you'll make enough money, you hire somebody to be what you ain't. I got all kind of people read numbers and contracts and all that, because I can't do it. But I hire them. You've got to write this information down.
I own this town. I own Rio de Janeiro. So for him to say he is the king and I am the joker, if this was a different time, I would invade his favela on horseback and kill anyone that was not fit to walk.
I think I can guard you, I can shut you down, I would love to play against you. Well, you about to get your chance. And believe me, ever since that day, he got his chance. I don't know how succeeding he was, but I think he had his chance, and believe me, I relished on that point, and from this day forward, if I ever see him in shorts, I'm coming at him.
Why, how, what? This little idea explains why some organizations and some leaders are able to inspire where others aren't. Let me define the terms really quickly.
You have a capable body to do whatever you want. You have a sound mental, nutritional diet. Once you find out you want, regardless of what it is, then you combine the mind and the body together. That's when life gets exciting, guys. Stories of inspiration where the person overcomes the odds. When you see the good man, pump the brakes.
Jocko, weren't you in the military for 20 years? You're damn right I was. I was a rebellious kid, and when I was in the military, I questioned everything that we did and why we did it. And I think that's one of the things that helped me get to a leadership position and become a decent leader, was the fact that I didn't just take everyone's word for it and say, oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do, okay. No, you know what? We're actually gonna change the strategy. We're gonna change the tactics. What I was taught isn't working right now. We're gonna do it differently.
Put your hands together, man. Give credit where it's due. Remember the name of the person that overcame the odds, because that same person you're gonna use in your own battle one day. When you hit rock bottom and you feel like the walls and monkeys on your back and Murphy's hitting you down every single step, you're gonna use that inspiration to take that one more step forward that makes all the f***ing difference.
Then in every situation you act and talk as you feel that person would. You make the kind of decisions you think that person would. This is the way to constantly grow into a better, more effective person. You immediately begin to act with more confidence, and confidence is the first step to accomplishment. As your accomplishments begin to grow, which they most certainly will, real confidence slowly takes the place of the part you've been playing.
Some know how they do it, whether you call it your differentiating value proposition or your proprietary process or your USP. But very, very few people or organizations know why they do what they do.
Now, your life will not be transformed overnight. There'll be no sudden miracles, perhaps, but steadily, day by day, you'll grow into the image you hold in your mind. If you doubt this, try it for 30 days. The time is going to pass anyway. Why not put it to work, becoming the person you most want to become? It's the trick of the experts in every field.
Go back in your brain, crack it open while you're alive. Don't wait until you're dead to figure out why you died. Do it while you are living. Go in there, go into the suffering.
It's the mediocre version of you that you've accepted as good enough. Because the most likely reason you haven't achieved your goals is because you haven't really tried.
You have to let it all go, Neo. Fear, doubt, and disbelief. Free your mind.
You know, the only way you're gonna get strength in your life is if you go through that hard moment, that tough moment. I wouldn't have a story if it wasn't for the sucky times in my life. I wouldn't have a story if it wasn't for me going through my depressed moments. So realize this, just because it's a chapter, it doesn't mean it's your whole story.
Without even being conscious that you're getting tested, you're gonna be getting tested. And so you're gonna have decisions to make. Should I, continue this lifestyle, whether it's shopping, clothes, whatever your lifestyle is, or do I gotta sacrifice a little bit because I really, really care about
That is, you will scare them. They will not understand why you're so committed to self-development.
That's what people don't understand. By me running, I am callous in my mind. I'm not training for a race. I'm training for life. I'm training for the time when I get that 2 o'clock in the morning call that my mom is dead or something happens tragic in life. I don't fall apart. I'm training my mind and my body and my spirit so it's all one, so I can handle what life is gonna throw at me, because the life I've lived, it throws a whole bunch at you.
If you are trying to transcend to self-mastery,
when things are going bad, there's going to be some good that's going to come from it. Didn't get the new high-speed gear we wanted? Good. Didn't get promoted. More time to get better.
My calf in this race kind of locked up, and it's like going up this last grade to do one more summit, and I couldn't run it. And I'm like, he took off. I was just kind of power hiking it, and I get up there and had a cameraman up there, and David was like, he was in his Goggins mode by that time. I asked the cameraman up there, I'm like, hey, I said, how did Goggins look? And he's like, well, he had his shirt off, and it was cold rain. He's had his shirt off, and he was saying, they don't fucking know me. I'm like, who is he? He's like,
nothing you can't have. Are you hearing what your boy is telling you? So I just want to make sure we get that. I want to make sure we get that in there before we get started. That it's yours. It's yours. I'm coming, I'm telling you, it's yours. You can have it, it's yours. You can do it, it's yours. You can be it, it's yours.
Bruce Lee says, the pain will leave you when it's done teaching you. It's one of my favorite quotes. And I tell people that too, like in my brief in the morning, I'm like, hey, we're not here to teach you leadership. I mean, we're not here to teach you tactics. We're here to teach you leadership. And in the absence of knowledge, because you don't have any, knowledge doing this, what do you have to lean back on? Your leadership, which is simply you trying to influence another 25 people towards a common goal.
If E.T. can do it, listen to me, anybody can do it. High school dropout, homeless, lived in abandoned buildings, 12 years to get a 4-year degree. If you want it as bad as you want to breathe. If you really, really want it like you say you want it, you can have it.
It's often the case that you wake up at 4 in the morning, or at least sometimes the case that you wake up at 4 in the morning when things haven't been going that well, and wonder just what the hell the point is of your futile and miserable life. You have to have something real to set against that. It can't be just rationalizations about how, you're a valuable person among others, even though that's true. That's not good enough. You need something that's more realistic to set against that. And observing courage in yourself is definitely one of the things that can help you sleep soundly at night when things are destabilized a little bit around you.
I can't catch a break, guys. Yeah. Get them the fuck away from me. I can't be around those guys. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't buy it. Because everybody has bad breaks. Yeah. I've had a shit ton of bad breaks. But you know what I did? I stayed up. Yeah. And I thought through it. And I figured out what the fuck I did wrong. And then I went back. It's like I fucked up everything I've ever done 100 times. There's no other way to do it. And I've had a bunch of shitty breaks. Everybody has. But you gotta realize when you have those shitty breaks what that is.
Just be the best version of yourself in anything that you do. You don't have to live anybody else's story. Sometimes people make it seem like you have to have certain prerequisites or a crazy life story in order to be successful in this world. But the truth is you really don't. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you have or don't have, what you lack, what you have too much of. But all you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do or what you choose to do in this life.
Everything you want in life, you can have. You can have all your wants in life, but not 1 second before you stop making excuses for not having what you want. And you get rid of those excuses of life. Get rid of the voices of what everyone else says, because there's two people inside of you, right?
Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's what gets you out of bed early
business when you'd rather sleep in. It's what makes you save money for your future when you'd rather spend it now. It's what pushes you to keep going when things get tough. Now, I know discipline isn't a very popular word these days. We live in a world of instant gratification. Everyone wants success now without putting in the work.
There's a person that everyone else sees on the outside looking in. And there's the other person. The person you believe your potential can be. What you can see is what you see that you can be. And then will the individual come out. That guy's scary. Too fast is scary. One, it takes hard work. They have to feel like this to give birth to them. You know, it's just, scary for a lot of people. They have to go through, they have to endure that sweat equity, about the dedication and sacrifice, the diligence to see it through, the unknowns of life.
There are no elevators to success. You have to take the stairs. Think about it this way. Every day you're building your future. Every action you take, every decision you make is like laying a brick. One brick might not seem like much, but if you lay a brick every single day, eventually you'll have built a wall. Keep going, and you'll have a house.
And a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful and whatever you put your mind to. Make sure you live in the moment and work your butt off every single day. And I hope I inspire people all around the world to just be themselves, be humble, and be grateful for all the blessings in your life. And I'm truly honored to be your MVP this year.
Listen to me, might own a company, your mama might be a millionaire, you might come from privilege, your daddy might hook you up with a car, he might know people, he might be able to get you a job, but you will not outwork me. And what you have to decide in your position in the NCAA, you have to make a decision that nobody in this league in your position will outwork you.
What is life? What the fuck is your life? Are you happy with it? And if so, is just the intake and outtake of breath that makes you put a smile on your face? That's something your fucking mother gave you. You haven't earned that. What have you done with your life to make it something else besides the normality of everybody else? The intake and the outtake of what you call life is nothing more than time. And unless done something with, it's forgotten about.
To me, you better grow up and get to the point as a man that if you ever get beat, you better get beat by somebody that's just purely more talented than you are. You better not ever get beat by somebody because you beat yourself. You have to take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime in the lifetime of the opportunity. Let me tell you something. You sit in this room, you think you're going to be 18 for the rest of your life. You think you're going to be 19 for the rest of your life. You got an opportunity right now that you won't have 5 years from now. You have an opportunity right now that you'll never have.
There's no footprint of your existence left for anyone else to follow. Life is time. And a life that's remembered, where a footprint is followed behind in footsteps of inspiration and motivation, is when time is met with opportunity and action. They collide to be a life of remembrance. The problem is, most people don't have a plan. And without a plan of your own life, you become the plan of someone else's life.
The question is, what can you do with what you've got? What can you do? And I love to hear people overshooting, but don't trap yourself in a box. It's sort of like North Korea. There's people that are trapped in a paradigm in their head of the world. They think that the world is this thing that they live in. They think that the world is this small place, the people that they know, right? And the atmosphere that they live inside.
This is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do the things that I don't feel like doing. I'm going to do the things I don't want to do. I'm going to do the things that don't come easy to me, that do not come natural to me. I'm going to get up and do it. You can't live your life on feelings. You're going to have feelings, okay, but you cannot let your feelings dictate what you are or are not going to do.
I came from hell. I came from a place that beat me down to nothing, which is why I'm afraid. All this makes sense.
A lot of us out here are pushing real hard, but we're afraid to go to that dark side. In your mind, when you push real hard, you have this door in your mind. A lot of us don't want to open that door. Once you open that door, you're in a tunnel. It's a dark ass tunnel, and you can't see shit.
Somebody says, yeah, but I'm looking for safety and security. Fine, then huddle in a corner. We'll cover you with a sheet, bring you 3 meals a day. And and will protect you, feed you, look after you, care for you. We won't let anything happen to you, and you'll probably live to be 100.
There's one thing about being in dark places. If you have the courage to stay in there long enough, your eyes will start to adjust to the darkness. Your body and mind will always adjust to more suffering. Your mind quits way before your body does. So you have to be willing to go way into that darkness and find more of yourself. Stay hard.
The guy said, well, yeah, I'd live to be 100, but what a way to live. What a way to live safe and secure. Don't ask for security, ask for adventure.
Most things that are bad to people is because they can project what the fuck it takes to get there. And as they're fucking projecting that shit, they're like, oh man, dude, you're destroying your life, your health. You have no family, you're unbalanced. I can make up a million things. But what the real thing is, you projected what the fuck that shit looks like, and it looks like fucking hell.
Better to live 30 years full of adventure than 100 years safe in the corner.
And if you're an old man like me and you haven't gotten on track yet, get on track. Get on it now. Everyone listening to this, here's the deal. No complacency.
And see, it's not important how long you live. What's important is how you live.
No complacency. No backing off. No slack whatsoever. Fight. Fight that ticking clock with everything you got. So, like the end of a hard day, you can put your head down with ease.
Personal sacrifice is huge. There is no soccer game on Saturday. There's no Sunday dinner with the family. You're working because some guy in China or in India or some woman out there is kicking your ass, because we're in a global competition now. I don't care what your business is, men, women, you have to understand that you're going into a huge lifestyle change. And I tell people it's not for everybody.
You're what you are and where you are because of what's going into your mind. You can change what you are. You can change where you are by changing what goes into your mind.
What are you going to give up? What are you going to sacrifice? What are you willing to forgo?
Have you ever noticed that people who are the problem never recognize that they are? They're in complete denial. They think denial is just a river in Egypt. You're not going to change anybody else.
And they'd say, well, I'm afraid to make a change. And I'd say, well, that's okay. That's understandable. How afraid are you of not making a change? Let's make a little vision of that. You're 35, you hate your job. What's the consequence? You're not motivated. You don't want to get out of bed in the morning. You're starting to get depressed. You're getting bitter. You're getting resentful. You're getting cynical. You're amotivated at work. You're not doing a very good job. And you're starting to shrink.
I can't make a track team. I didn't even know why you
Yes, you can. If you could take it, you can make it. If you can take it, you can make it. All right, you train, you fight way harder than those other guys, and you win. You get out from under them. Or you keep going the way you're going and you end up as a bum in the streets. You could do this, Lou. Just gotta believe you can.
Now play that out for 10 years. You don't change it, you don't fix it, and what happens? Well, it's not like it's going to get better of its own accord. At minimum, what's going to happen to you is you're going to be in the same situation, but 10 years older. And if you can't get out of that situation now, what the hell makes you think you're going to get out of it in 10 years?